Hey guys, it's Heather here with Underwater Panther. I was going to try to do a live, but I decided not to. I'm not sure how the microphone and software works with that. So I'll work up the courage to do that later. All right, so we're going to be talking about Taurus, the full moon in Taurus in this November month of 2025. I'm going to be breaking down what Venus is, the moon in Taurus, what that represents, 11/11, Black Friday. There's a lot going on. So if you've been feeling the air getting thicker with possibility, you're not imagining it. We've just stepped into a Venetian corridor that begins now. Today is November 3rd, I believe, 4th, November 4th. Swells under the Taurus full moon, tunnels through 11/11 mirror, and crests with the collective money tide around Black Friday. This isn't hustle energy, this is magnetism, the kind where your aura gets coherent, your body remembers its temple, and reality starts answering your frequency instead of your fear. Tonight, I'm going to show you how to work with this window, why the Taurus full moon is the Earth's heartbeat for wealth and embodiment, how the 11/11 gateway acts like a manifestation mirror that multiplies whatever you stabilize. I have actually had 11/11 follow me my entire life until I started to understand what it means. And so I realized that it is actually sprinkled all over my birth chart, 11 degrees. So very interesting. I'm going to break that down in serious depth. And how to ride the Black Friday current consciously, circulating value so it returns amplified. So we're going to be speaking a lot on wealth amplification. We'll go deep into shadow work and sexual alchemy on the Taurus-Scorpio axis, turn pleasure into power, and draw up practical rituals you can do on each date of the portal so you're not just wishing, you're receiving. So there's going to be a lot of rituals sprinkled throughout. And if you want the most personal activation, stay with me until the end. I'll walk you through Venus in all 12 houses, so you know exactly where this portal is lighting up in your chart, your birth chart. Love, money, voice, home, legacy, community, and beyond. So take a slow breath. Touch something beautiful near you, a ring, a candle, your own heartbeat. That hum you feel, that's Venus. So let's anchor heaven into matter and make your life the proof. So welcome back to the circle. I actually need to finish my circle video on my Native American teachings. I have the video done. It's like 45 minutes. I still need to edit it. So that will be coming out soon. We've reached one of the most magnetic passages of the year, 2025. A Venetian current that opens with the Taurus full moon, flows through the 11/11 portal, and culminates at Black Friday when the collective money current peaks. This isn't just about astrology, it's about the embodied rhythm of attraction. So this is very psychological, esoteric, occult. There's a lot, tons and tons of notes here. I don't know, I probably have like 20 pages of notes, so I'm going to try to get through this tonight. So Venus teaches that manifestation isn't done through effort alone, but through resonance, through how your aura feels when it's rooted, nourished, and in love with itself. Each November, the cycle reawakens the power of earth and desire, the bridge between body and spirit, art and survival, love and value. My Venus is actually in Pisces, so yay. And I'm an Aries rising. I should probably introduce myself, you know, what my energies are. I am 11th house Aquarius. My Mercury is in Aquarius in the 11th house. I'm an Aries rising, 0 degrees, Capricorn moon, 10th house, Sun in Pisces, and my Venus and North Node are also in Pisces in the 12th house. I am ruled by Mars, and my Mars and Jupiter are in Taurus in the 2nd house. So I am very Venetian, if you cannot tell. So this is very exciting with the Venus energy and Taurus energy. I have a lot of Taurus energy. I body built for most of my life, have a fitness business, and so I got into astro-psychology about 8 years ago. I'm going hard at this, created a whole new business. So I'm very business oriented, also very Venetian, very spiritual. I do certainly come off as an Aries. I probably intimidate most people. Very Martian, but it's rooted in Taurus. So when the moon is full in Taurus, she pulls Venus down to Earth. The unseen becomes tangible, the ethereal becomes touchable. It is the moon of embodied wealth, where pleasure becomes prayer and gratitude becomes gold. I certainly have a lot of Piscean, Aries, and Taurus energy, as well as Libra. Tons of Libra energy in my family, so we are very intellectual as well as Venetian and grounded. All right, so this is not just another astrological window. It's a triple gate of embodiment where Venus, the goddess of love, beauty, and magnetism, emerges heaven into matter. When you understand how to move with her rhythm, you stop chasing abundance and start attracting it. The Taurus full moon, the heartbeat of the earth. This moon is the anchor point, Venus in her earth temple. It doesn't deal in illusions or lofty dreams. It manifests what's real. Taurus is the archetype of the builder, the gardener, and the keeper of value. So Taurus is actually known as the master manifester. They're very earthy and slow moving, but they are very good at manifestation with the Venus and the moon energy. So it reminds us that wealth isn't about excess, it's about rhythm. It's about how deeply you feel safe receiving what you already have. Every Taurus full moon reawakens the body's wisdom, your senses, your peace, your capacity to hold beauty without fear of losing it. And when the lunar current fuses with the 1111 mirror and the collective financial pulse of late November, you get one of the strongest manifestation portals of the decade. The gate of manifestation opens. Every full moon is a mirror. But the Taurus full moon is a crystal mirror, one that reflects not just your emotions, but your relationship with comfort, stability, and worth. It asks, do you believe you deserve what you desire? Can you hold what you've been asking for? This is the moon that reveals your capacity to receive, because in truth, abundance isn't chased, it's allowed. From November 5th through the 1111 gateway, the field of Venus expands across Earth's grid. So this is a very individual and collective thing going on here, if you're attuned. Every act of appreciation, every moment of embodied peace sends a signal through that field, echoing your readiness to magnetize. And by the time Black Friday arrives, that current becomes collective. Billions engaging the Venus current of exchange, desire, and value. For those who are conscious, that day becomes an amplifier, not for spending, but for circulating wealth, love, and gratitude. What you send out with joy multiplies in return. So the 3 gates of Venus in November 2025. Taurus full moon is on November 5th, earthly embodiment and stabilization. 1111 portal is obviously on November 11th. The mirror alignment, heaven and earth reflect one another. And then we have Black Friday current, which is on November 28th. circulation of wealth, value, and shared prosperity. So I'm going to be breaking those down extremely deeply. So these three frequencies create a trinity: root, reflection, and reward. To move through them consciously is to awaken your Venetian intelligence, the ability to magnetize through grace, not struggle, through gratitude, not grasping. I need a drink. I've got my space heater going. It's cold out here. Actually, this is not heated. I'm in like a humongous shed. It's got farm equipment in it. So, yeah, it's a big building, not heated. I've got my space heater, and it definitely screws my throat up. So, there we go. Hopefully, I can get through this. All right. So, the Venus current in motion. From an esoteric lens, Venus is not just love. She is the law of resonance. Whatever you appreciate appreciates you back. She rules the principle that beauty sustains creation and pleasure anchors purpose. Taurus, her earth temple, reminds us that luxury is not material excess, it's energetic coherence. It's knowing that your surroundings, your body, your rituals, and your money can all carry the same vibration: calm, care, and sacred enjoyment. So during this Venus season, the Taurus full moon through the 1111 portal, we move from desire to embodiment, from wanting to having, from chasing to choosing. So, the invitation. Over the next sections, we'll explore how Venus expresses herself through each of the 12 houses. So, that will be at the end. And this is going to be a very long video. So, I should probably have went live. But yeah, I don't think I'm exactly ready for that yet. It freaks me out a little. Each house represents a temple of beauty within you, a space where desire becomes devotion and energy turns to form. Each house tells you how Venus teaches you to attract, hold, and circulate abundance. So do stay until the end, because we'll move all the way through Venus in the 12th house in your own birth chart. The infinite beloved, where the goddess dissolves into compassion and returns everything you've released as grace. So my Venus is in the 12th house. Pray for me. You'll understand how to use this portal not only for wealth and beauty, but for spiritual refinement, forgiveness, and divine receiving. So take a deep breath. We are now diving in, and that was just the introduction.